See the picture I got of you and Roman? Look. You see?
Hi everyone, I'm so glad that you're here. I love that you're watching. I want to give a backstory about the ancestry before I give the reveal of the name. So Mike, my husband, is bedridden with ALS, and it was very hard to determine like what he actually had. Like no one really knew. So his doctor recommended getting a genetic test through 23andMe because they have medical also. They give medical results based on markers. So we did the test and it actually came back nothing really that determined. We thought maybe he had adult onset muscular dystrophy. And we found out that Mike has ancestors that are Japanese and Scandinavian from 200 years ago. So those two people had children, and when Mike was born, he looked Asian. That's what his mom used to say. I called him my Korean baby, although it wasn't Korean, it's actually Japanese, but he did look Asian. So today I'm at a Philadelphia vicinity in Fox Chase, and there's horses here. And I thought this would be interesting to film here so you don't have to look at my tablet at home while I talk about this. So I decided I would get the test. I was more interested to see if I had any markers for celiac, which 23andMe does test for now. So whenever they get new tests coming in, they add them to your profile so you can check for Parkinson's. Now, of course, they only check for the most common markers. There's probably thousands of others, but anyway, at least it's a start, right? So these horses are going down that way. All right, so I had the test, and when I looked at the ancestry part, I was a little shocked. The thing is, over the years, my mom has been saying that she doesn't think that her parents were her parents, and she came up with a lot of story. And I didn't really believe her, but I thought, you know, she keeps talking about this. Let me ask Grandmom Evelyn. So I asked Grandmom Evelyn if my mom was her child, and my grandmom said, I gave birth to her. I raised her. She's my child. I gave birth to her. So Grandmom was very hurt that my mom would say that. So I believe that my mom is her daughter. I wanted to verify. I mean, if someone's saying something, I don't know, maybe there's some family secret, I don't know. So I really wanted to determine if my mom was their child. So I believe that she is. I'm going to follow the horses down as I speak. And I'm pretty sure that I am my parents' daughter because I look just like my dad's mom when I was born, according to Grandmom Evelyn. She said, you look just like your grandmom on your dad's side, my dad's mother. So that's how this all came about. I mean, we all want to know where we're from. We want to know, you know, what's going on. At least I do. I think if I were adopted, I would want to know my real parents. That's just me. I want to know my medical background. I want to know what markers I have, and then I can be more conscious of a good diet and what I eat and everything like that. Now the horses are walking away from me, so I want to get a little bit more video of them, as it makes like a much better video to have something nice like these cute horses. Now the funny thing is, Mike told me about a Brady Bunch episode where the kids traced their ancestors, I guess through, you know, records, and they found out one of their relatives was like a horse thief or something, and they made like it's like a, you know, a light comedy. So records lie. I mean, anybody can say that was the father of the baby, right? But genetics don't lie. So what 23andMe told me is interesting, and I'm gonna end the video and I'm going to go home and log into my account, and I will show you what 23andMe told me. I'm not making any claims. I mean, it's somehow in the ancestry through the mother's haplogroup. And I will let you look at these beautiful horses, and I will see you back home in just a little bit. Hi everyone, I'm back home now. I'm at my art table. I'm going to do another acrylic pour today. So while you're on my channel, go look at some of my videos that I'm doing. Alright, so I'm logged into my 23andMe account. I'm going to reveal the name. So the person is born in 1847. At 15, he was a mercenary. He blinked often. Anybody in the family blink a lot? He did have a number of siblings. And he was from Missouri. So I'm going to show you the name of the person. Here's my notes. And bring it up to the camera so you can see this person. Whoops. Hold on one second. All right, sorry about that. My tablet, here it is, guys. It's Jesse James. So, Jesse James's body was exhumed, and they took the DNA and matched it with his sister. In fact, that was Jesse James' body. So, it has to do with the haplogroup. Alright, so Jesse James was born in 1847 and he died in 1882. He was 35. His brother Frank, who was basically the only surviving member of their gang, lived to 1915. He died at 72. So here's the thing. I'm not sure how close a connection this is, or if we would need further testing to see if we're actually, I would actually be the great-great-granddaughter of him. I'm not making that claim. What I'm saying is, they're saying we're related to him by this DNA that they have. And it could be DNA from Frank or one of the other sisters, perhaps, because it is passed down from the mother. And the father would have to pass it on to a daughter with the X, because remember, the boy gets the Y from the father and the X from the mother. So Jesse would, for a girl, would contribute an X, and the mother would contribute the X. But I'm not even sure if that's how it works, because I'm not a genetic expert. And what I'm saying is, basically, let me go to details here. I guess what I'm saying is, since they have his DNA, I'm sure that we could try to get further testing to see how close related. But since he did grow up in Missouri, very close to Illinois. Now, if Grandma Evelyn was from Maine or California, I would say was not maybe that close a connection, because the states are very far apart. Now, Jesse James did, you know, rob banks and have a gang, and they traveled all over. He was even in Louisiana at one point. So, I mean, he had to have fathered someone between 1862 and 1882, so it's possible. He was married. I think he married someone, I think a cousin or second cousin or whatever. I don't know all the details about him, but I'm just revealing the name. I'm showing you that I'm not making this story up. It's in my account. And other than that, that's really what I wanted to tell you, and maybe you have some more details about the family, because I originally thought this was Grandmom's father, knowing what my mother had told me. Well, my mother was wrong. It was actually the grandfather that was the orphan. But do we know anything about Grandmom Evelyn's mother's mother, or where they're from? I guess we don't. And people didn't really talk about things like that. And knowing that Grandmom got married at such a young age, her mother maybe didn't tell her much. Who knows? I mean, it's just very interesting that genetics do not lie. They can't. It's based on sequences of the code in your body. And I might at some point look more into this, about how this came about. And you can let me know through Facebook. If you want to contact me, I'd be happy to hear from you. I'm so glad that you were watching today. I hope you enjoyed the horses. The horses was filmed at a Fox Chase stable, which is in Northeast Philadelphia, smack in the middle of a residential neighborhood. And I think I might take some more videos. They're really great horses. The one horse was sick, so the sign that I showed you where it said don't feed the horses, they're on a special diet, that's actually a new sign, because I did film the horses a couple months ago and I didn't see the sign. And someone walked by and said, the horse is sick. That horse, they pointed at the white horse. So I guess the owner put the sign up. Maybe people were trying to feed it, you know. Horses, like people, have to be on a good diet to be healthy. So I hope you enjoyed the video. While you're on my channel, give me a like, subscribe if you want. Appreciate all that. And I will see you guys next time. Have a very great day. Thanks for watching.